girl, hey! So this time we're trying something new and we're really learning a lot because Carrie and I just, 1, figured out echo cancellation, and 2, what did we figure out?
Oh no.
Oh no, Carrie's stalled. So we also figured out how to turn our microphones down. Carrie?
Working.
I'm guessing
your
you're
image
a
is
little bit
completely
behind me.
lagged.
So is yours. This isn't gonna work either, is it?
I'm not. Okay, so
I can hear
the picture.
I mean, I can hear you and see you, but I mean, it's not like the picture's important.
No, the picture's not important.
Okay.
How bad are we lagging, though, if we keep on talking over each other?
I'm not talking over you right now. Are you talking over me?
Oh, we were for a minute there. Okay. Maybe this is going to be okay. Okay. All
right.
We're going to try this new thing is where we're going.
Yeah, I was going to say, worst case scenario is this is take 2. Maybe we'll have to do take 3 if the internet doesn't work for Carrie.
3rd time's a charm. Although I don't hear the echo in my headset this time. So, like, already things are going okay.
Perfect. It's because you're not listening to me yell into your ear and also pick up through your microphone.
Hey, but doesn't my hair look good?
I noticed it right away. Yeah. I put on makeup.
Holy shit. It's almost like we look cute for a living.
Yeah. I didn't brush my hair last night, though, so...
Although I do have to remember this is a podcast. People are listening to us.
Yeah.
Our voices still sound like shit. That part we haven't figured out yet. We're still screechy and obnoxious, but maybe with our little fine tweaking, maybe we're not echoing, maybe we're not shrill.
And it might be listenable. So, after the last pod that we released, we had a couple of questions, and Nick wanted redemption for the sourdough incident.
Oh, right. Yes, I forgot we were going back that far. Okay, this has been a while now. Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh, now I need to pull up those questions again. The first question was, the obvious one is, Carrie, why didn't you knock on the door? To which my obvious response was, I couldn't. How could I knock on the door when the instructions were clear? The instructions were just to walk up to the door. Nobody is going to be home. You just need to open up the box, grab your bread, get the fuck out.
Also, the fact that you cannot veer off course is a little concerning. Like, there's no problem solving. There's no way that you're going to be looking into other solutions.
Well, imagine how awkward the encounter would be if I already assume that Brian is going to be home and he's going to be answering the door. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Carrie. This is Awkward Encounters Podcast. This is my co-host, Laura. This is my sister.
Jeez.
We suck. So anyway.
Maybe we can put an intro in the beginning. We'll get this.
One of these days. So anyway, imagine how terrible it would be if I had to all of a sudden come up with a line of dun 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 dun. That's my knock on the door. Dun dun dun. Hi, Brian. My name is Carrie. I'm here to pick up a loaf of bread because I couldn't find it on your porch. And he's like, hey, Carrie, look right next to your feet. Duh. And then I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm going to see you in 2 days again. And he's like, can you follow instructions at the vet office? No, Brian, I can't.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, at least you know yourself.
Yeah. So that is why I couldn't answer the door, because it would have led to more terrible things.
Yes.
The second question was, did there actually become a video encounter of all of this? Like, was there a ring film of it? No, there was none.
Unfortunately, their ring was not active. It was there just for looks.
Yes. And then, was Brian actually home? And the answer to that was no, Brian was not home, and Val did get mad at him for leaving the garage door open. So I also got mad at Brian for leaving the garage door open, causing me this much...
threw you!
Yeah, he caused me this much duress over nothing. Like, again, all of this is Brian's fault. So...
and then what was Nick's redemption?
his redemption, he wanted me to make it very clear that his main purpose for me inviting him there was to support me in picking up this bread. So I had already paid for it, and he was along to give me moral support to pick up the bread.
No,
and
if it was real moral support, he would have gotten out of the fucking car.
You know what? Valid point. Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, fuck you, Nick.
This is back on you. This is Brian's fault, and this is Nick's fault.
Yeah,
I take
obviously
zero
not
accountability.
Yours. No. Nick's gonna be listening, and he'll be like, "God damn it!
Why is this always on me?" Okay, and the last and final thing is, after all of this encounter, again, and Val is my friend, did I see her post a microwave for sale on Facebook Marketplace? Did I reach out to her and ask her if I could buy it? And did I go pick it up? Yes, and no.
And no.
I told her that
what did Val have to do?
I told her I would happily pay for the microwave and I would buy it from her, but she must drop it off for me, and she did, because she is so sweet.
And no more pickups. Actually, she hasn't invited you back to her house since. So
wrong. I did go back. I went back for a bread making class so I could make my own sourdough and never have to do this again. I feel like this is more of a benefit to her than it was to me.
Yeah, because not a lot of sourdough has been made, but you haven't had to go back to Val's house.
No. And I do feel really bad because her bread is really good. And good. I would love to support her, but I'm not very good at it.
She always gives you always give her money but never take the product.
I have to give her more work. It's always like, hey Val, you have to spend gas to come to me, and also now I'm going to put you through more mental strain and stress to figure out this bread drop-off situation because I cannot function as a normal human being. So,
but you try. You keep trying.
You know what? I do keep trying every damn day.
Okay, we did have one other thing from the first episode, which was people telling us that we sound alike, which we, to be fair, we have heard our entire lives.
Yeah.
Like, people confuse us. People confuse our voices. Sometimes my kids can't tell the difference between us in recordings. Either you'll start to figure it out or you won't. But I did have somebody that said that doesn't really know Carrie that well, and said that they thought that it was just me having a conversation with me in the first episode,
which is even more psychotic.
Literally. And also I was like, did you think I did this? I just want you to know I didn't do this. Like, I'm just here to make fun of her and to bounce the story off of.
I was just having voices with the people in my head, and I was just reciting them back out loud and having a full-fledged conversation. And also, aren't you happy you're watching my children?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it was our babysitter and her husband.
Yeah. Totally normal situation.
Uh-huh. Totally.
Yeah, we have been told our entire lives that we look like twins and we sound exactly the same, and people cannot tell us apart. So yeah, good luck if you are listening along. Actually, we have encountered that with editing, the software.
Yeah.
That even the podcasting equipment cannot tell who is talking. It thinks that the script is Laura's talking, Carrie's talking, and then it'll flip back and forth, and it can't even.
No, even when we're going back and forth and having a conversation, it can't pick out our voices.
So really helpful when we're trying to pick out the ums and the spaces and the laughter and the cackles. So that's why editing is hard. And I feel like there should be a better way to do this, but also we
just haven't figured it out yet. Maybe we will.
Podcast illiterate and too cheap to hire anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe when somebody sponsors us and we get all sorts of endorsements.
Yes. Yeah. About episode 13, 14. right when we're really getting in our groove.
Yeah, I think we're already in our groove, man.
True.
First episode, terrible audio. Second episode couldn't be released. This is the third/second episode, and
yeah,
nailing
it's like
it.
2B, and your internet didn't work in the beginning.
Yeah. So I have something to tell you that I haven't told you yet. I have two things to tell you that I haven't told you yet.
God, what?
So I know that we already have a grocery store story that is loaded and ready to go for another time. This is a second grocery store story that I'm going to tell you right now because it's very short.
Did this just happen?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, tell me.
So this also reminds me that I owe you $50. And I will send
$50?
And I'll send it to you in increments of 14.
Fuck you. Did you actually take money from me?
No, because I'm not you. I had my wallet with me. But but I wore the green Free People jumpsuit that I took from your closet.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So,
all right.
So I was
you owe me money for taking things from my closet. It has actually nothing to do with the story.
No, it does. I was wearing it.
Oh.
That's what I was wearing.
Okay.
And it has relevance. It has relevance because
got it.
I was shopping in one of the freezer aisles, and it was just me and another girl shopping. And you know how when you walk up to somebody and
oh my God,
this girl walked up to me and she was super cute. She was in this cheetah print outfit, and she had her hair tied up really cute, and she was wearing a hat, and she was the casual cool girl where it was she clearly did not try to put herself together, but she looked really damn cool doing it. And maybe she did try to look that cool, and it was not when Kelsey told me and you that we were effortless.
I was just gonna say it. When our friend Kelsey told us that we looked effortless, and we're like, do you know how much effort it takes to go into this look? And this is as good as it gets.
We pay a lot of money to look this good, and it's a lot of makeup, and it's a lot of hair product, and anyway.
It's a lot of extensions and permanent makeup and... Yeah, okay.
This girl actually was effortless if she was trying to do it.
Must be nice.
Must be nice, yes. So anyway, she walks up to me, and I'm wearing this green Free People jumpsuit, and I had my green chunky Crocs on. I had maybe some makeup on, but my hair was a disaster. It was pulled back in a greasy pony.
In green.
Yes. So I'm shopping, and she walks up to me, and she's like, oh my gosh, honey, you are so cute. That outfit is adorable. And I was like, oh, thank you. I am so sorry. I didn't actually try today at all, but this is Free People. and she goes, oh.
Because that's such a girl thing also that you have to tell someone where you purchased said outfit.
I didn't really know what else to say. At least I didn't yell at her that my hair was fake.
Yeah, all you have to do is say thank you. But
I could have said thank you. So I'm looking at her, and I'm trying to think in my head of all of the compliments that I'm wanting to say to her, but because it's me, I can't spit anything out. But she sees me contemplating all of these things that I could say because it's a long pause. It's a long pause. And she goes, oh honey, you don't have to say anything back. You shouldn't, no! She's like, I did not try today. She's like, don't say anything back. And she keeps on walking. And I was like, no, I really like your outfit. I was really just trying hard to think of something nice to say. And she's like, oh, you didn't need to say that. And I go, I didn't mean it that way. I was like, I really think you look cool. I meant it really nicely. And she goes, no, you did. She goes, I just know that I look like shit. And I go, you don't. I love you. Yeah, there you go.
Wait. You freaking yelled down the grocery store aisle, I love you, at a stranger?
Yes.
How many days ago was this?
Oh my God. It was, I don't know, the weekend? I don't know.
Hang on. We need to back up 10 steps.
So I meant to holler.
So she sees. Okay. What did you mean to yell?
I wanted to holler at her, no, I really love your outfit. I said, you look so cool. I really love your outfit, but she kept on like booking it away from me, like she was a hauling
Wonder
ass.
why.
She was a hauling ass away from me, and I was like, "Oh, I really love you." And
okay.
and
So she literally can see your brain stalling for words. Like, you're spinning to try to put out a compliment, and she's like, whoa, stop.
Yeah,
You
don't
don't
say
need
anything
to
back.
do that. Yeah, I can see you trying to come up with something,
Please
but
stop.
you can't.
Yeah.
And honestly, you can tell that, like, she was clearly thinking this is more about her than you, because she thinks you're a normal person. But like, she's going, this girl is trying to find a compliment, but I look like such a trash bag that she can't even come up with anything.
And unfortunately, she didn't, like, again, like, she was pretty effortlessly cool. Like, I could tell that she wasn't, like, made up to the tens. It's not like she came from a wedding. But, like, she did look really cool, and I would have loved to compliment her if I were a damn normal person. And if I could have just said, no, I really love your outfit. No, you look really cute today. No, you have such cool style. I would love to look like that. No, I love you!
Down the freezer aisle. She didn't look back, did she?
No.
She just kept walking.
No, and I'm pretty confident she abandoned her cart and left the store entirely because I never did see her again.
Were you looking? Because I would have hid in the back for at least 12 minutes in the hopes that she was gone.
I was looking in the way that I was looking to avoid her at all costs. I was looking in the way that I was hopeful that she wasn't going to sneak up from a corner and I would have to interact again. Or apologize for my actions.
Could you imagine meeting her again and having to make eye contact?
And telling her, oh, I'm so sorry, you know that I don't actually love you, right? I'm not going to stalk you on Instagram. Okay?
And like, why would you even bring that up?
I don't know.
Nick would be like 10 out of 10 awkward encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was good.
That was a good one.
Jesus.
Do you want to hear my second one, or do you want to wait to the end?
No, I want to hear it because, oh my God, that is funny.
So this one isn't as bad. This one happened at home.
Can I say one other thing in regards to the other story?
Yeah.
You don't even say I love you to anyone besides your husband and my children.
No. No, that doesn't slip out of my mouth. No.
I don't think we sure haven't ever said I love you to each other because
I have not said it to your husband. I have not, your ex-husband. I have not said it to our parents. I have not said it to, I have texted to our aunt.
Yeah.
I have said
Maybe
it to our
friends
grandparents.
sometimes, yeah. If we have to.
But that is love ya, love you. Yep. That's never a full I love you.
Like you did to this stranger in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Okay, nailed it. All right, sorry, go on. Next one.
Next one happened on home turf.
Oh, Jesus.
So poor unsuspecting neighbor Chris was talking about all the rainfall that we have had recently, and we have a dirt driveway, and it's a long dirt driveway, and that dirt driveway leads down into the yard into like a stream that goes out back behind our house. And he was looking at that because he's a landscaper, and he was like, wow, we've really had a lot of rain, and it looks like it's really tearing up the driveway. We're going to have to put some dirt in here. And so Nick drives a big work truck now that looks like an electrical truck, lineman truck. Yeah. But it's a mechanic's truck. Not that that matters. So we're standing next to Nick's truck, and we're looking underneath it, and there's like a big swirl of mud underneath it, and there's like a river of where the water was going through underneath Nick's truck. And Chris is looking at it going, yeah, we're probably going to have to bring some more rock in. And he was making a joke about like, oh yeah, Nick's big truck here is probably ripping up the driveway, and haha, like whatever, being boy stuff. And I was like, focused on this big swirl of mud that's underneath underneath the truck. Because to me, this is very mesmerizing. It looks like an agate underneath.
Oh my God.
But it's mud. It's like this big chunk of mud, like about the same size as the truck. And I'm looking at Chris, and he's talking about having to bring in more rocks. And I'm like, wow, look at the big bloody mud swirl underneath. And Chris looks at me. The what?
Bloody? Bloody?
Bloody. And I look at it and I go, oh, I didn't murder anybody this weekend. And he goes,
what the fuck?
he goes, I didn't know that I had to be worried about that. And I go, yeah, well, we didn't bury the body here, if that's what you were wondering. And he goes,
what the fuck? What the fuck?
And he goes, well, if it did, I guess the water washed it away because all the blood is gone.
What the fuck? What goes on in your head between brain and mouth?
Bloody. I said bloody.
Not muddy.
I meant muddy. Look at the muddy, Look at the muddy swirl. I said, look at the bloody swirl underneath the truck.
The concern. Bloody swirl?
The concern in his eyes.
And then you followed it up not with, wow, my words didn't come out. You followed up with, I didn't murder anyone, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay, so I like true crime, so I was thinking, yeah, funny murder joke. When in reality...
Funny murder joke.
when in reality, I probably should have been like, just watching too many British sitcoms.
Also, he'd be like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, should have shut my mouth. Yeah.
Should have not started. I am not at all making fun of people, but I think your brain doesn't work. Right.
You're not trying to make fun of people, or you're not trying to make fun of me? Who's people?
No. Other people with you. Like, I want to say, like, I think you have a touch of something.
Aphasia.
I have never been in a situation where I've yelled I love you at strangers.
Haven't you?
I have never been looking at mud and come up with
bloody
murders.
Swirl?
Yeah, I've never.
Yeah, I don't know why words come out of my mouth that are scrambled and swirled together. With that said, I would love to take an autism and ADHD test.
I think you should.
I have made it
just to check.
I've made it very far in life, not saying that anybody else cannot. And as you said, we're not making fun of anybody.
No, we're making fun of you.
We're making fun of me in particular.
Yeah,
and it's all
you're
in good fun.
And we don't know. Yeah.
We don't know what I have. Maybe I have nothing. Maybe this is just Carrieism. And if that's the case, I don't know how to help myself.
I don't think there is at this point.
Yeah, it's a bloody shame.
It's a bloody shame. It's a bloody shame.
On that note, should we head into our actual story?
Oh, man, yeah.
Which also involves me.
Yeah, shocking.
This one, though, is the one that kind of started it all.
Okay, so I'll set up the background on this one. So, all right. Thank you for the 2 mini stories.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good. Now for the main event. This did start. Yeah. I'm going to just throw out the year, and I'm going to say it was like 2007, and we were in college. And this did start awkward encounters because you are a magnet for weirdos.
Yeah, always have been.
If there is a weirdo in 100 feet, they are pulled towards you.
And this is also before they know that I'm a weirdo. Like, this is just looking at me before I've said a word, done anything. This is just vibes only.
Yeah. You are just putting out weirdo vibes. And so this was me, you, and Meg, our college roommate, and also a high school friend. And we were in the library studying at UW La Crosse.
Yes.
And we're just sitting around like this nice little table. I guarantee you I was not studying because, I sucked at studying, but I just wanted to like be there and be part of the group. So Meg and I were sitting on one side of a table and you were on the other in a library.
Yeah.
Just chilling quietly.
Right. Is this where you want me to jump in?
You can jump in.
Oh, okay. So,
good segue. Read the pauses, Carrie.
I don't have that skill. So this was when I was going to school for nuclear medicine technology. So at this point in time, I'm studying x-rays and cross sections of the human body. So the screen that I had on my computer is like internal body images. And I had somebody walking behind me who was looking down at my computer and could see what I was looking at. And he walks up behind me and is like,
young guy. Yeah, you're like
about
young
our
guy.
age.
Our age. Yeah.
And he looks at what I'm studying and he stops and he's like, hey, what's that? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like, I don't know, let's say an arm. It's inside of an arm. And he goes, oh, okay, well, what are you studying? And I tell him. And he goes, oh, okay, that's really cool. And is, interested. He's asking me a couple of questions and is not moving away from the situation.
Yeah. And at this point, like, at this point in the beginning, it kind of felt like it was like a little more normal. Like there's some casual conversation, somebody walking by saw something interesting, whatever. Well, now at this point, now the conversation is like more than 1 minute long, and Megan and I are perking up, and we're looking at each other, we're side eyeing, and we're looking at Carrie,
as we just saw.
Also wondering she doesn't read a situation. Megan and I would already be done with this and have wrapped it up. Like, oh, not Carrie. Oh, no.
I was just going to say, like, I'm not great at social cues. And I do like to, like, if I'm asking or if I'm being asked a couple questions and I answer them and I don't follow up with anything, I don't like the awkward pause if somebody is still standing next to me. I don't want it to continue to just be like that. So I will then ask follow-up questions, which is what I did, which everybody else is like, don't do that. That's what the problem is. Okay. So that's what I did is he still stood there as I stopped asking, or that he stopped asking me questions. I didn't ask anything in response until he continued to linger. And then I was like, okay, so what are you doing? Like, what are you studying? And he was like, oh, well, I don't actually go to school here.
And we're like, oh, what?
I'm sorry,
what?
You, sir, are at the UWL campus library.
Locked library.
Where you need an ID to enter.
I realize I'm throwing my hands up and no one can see them, but I'm making a shape of a little credit card because that's what we use to swipe ourselves in. The fuck is someone doing here that doesn't go here?
You need to be let in by security measures. So what do you mean? What do you mean you don't go here?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Carrie, okay, so Carrie's still talking. Now, Megan and I not helping. Not helping, but we are laughing a little bit harder and we are paying attention now.
Yeah.
Like now shit's getting interesting. So we're paying attention.
So I'm then asking, like, okay, so you don't go to school here. Where are you studying? What are you studying? And he goes, oh, well, I'm really interested in music and like broadcasting and radio. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's neat, but you don't do that here because...
What are you doing here, sir?
Yeah, but I didn't ask that question.
No one did. But where did... What?
And he goes, yeah, I've always played a lot of instruments. And so like that's always gotten me interested in, studying that kind of realm of things. So like I would like to be on the radio or do something of that regard. So of course, like that leads me to the follow-up question of like, oh, so
No,
what?
and yeah, Megan and I are doing wrap it up eyes at her.
Yeah.
Wrap it the fuck up, Carrie. Wrap it up.
I did
doesn't.
not. I found out what instruments he plays.
Yeah.
They started out normal. The instruments started out as piano, the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
It was
like
the
trombone,
the tuba, your regular
percussion,
the clarinet, the percussion. I play the violin.
I
play the harmonica.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then it started getting a little more weird. He's like a kazoo.
Yeah. The spoons.
Okay.
You take 2 spoons.
Now we're having a few more question marks
on your knee.
Yeah.
Okay, are we a hillbilly in the backwoods? Like where? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Like
Megan and I are fucking losing it at this point because we're like, what in the actual shit is happening right now?
Again, like that should have stopped the conversation right there. Like that should have been enough. But he follows it up with,
play another instrument. And he said,
some might call it an arguable instrument, but
an arguable instrument. What the fuck is an arguable instrument?
I'll tell you what an arguable instrument is. It is the human comb. Speaking of murder, I think you do that for a hobby. What do you mean you play the human comb?
Motherfucking comb, he tells her. The arguable instrument
is the human comb, which is a piece of wax paper that you put over the bristles of a comb and you buzz on it.
Listen, it's worth watching us on Spotify right now so you can see Carrie miming how you play the human comb. But I'm sorry, there's just something about calling it the human comb that does sound a lot more serial killer-ish.
Yeah.
And he called it, like, forever this story has been called
the arguable instrument. Verbatim, that is how he proposed this to me. As if I would find this somehow reassuring that this is a normal thing that people do. That this is a normal thing that people have learned and have used as a hobby for millennia. That he
and he counts it in the number of instruments he plays.
22.
22. We can't remember all of the instruments. We know the number, and the last one he mentioned was the arguable instrument.
And
so now Megan and I are fucking done. We're like, we can't even hold in our laughter to be polite anymore.
There was no being polite on the floor. No, this is an emergency situation.
I will say, I have been part of weird shit before. This ranks up there as one of the strangest things that's ever happened.
Concerning,
there was no more being
alarming.
Polite. Yeah. It was fucking weird.
I'm going to spike your drink and follow you home, and this is probably going to be a Dateline special of girl found dead in parking lot with comb in her hair, and what is this wrapped around it? What is this, wax paper? Oh,
the arguable instrument is the only evidence.
Yes, and the neighbors all heard what sounded to be a cricket, perhaps? Uncertain. And that is
buzzing.
Buzzing. Perhaps a swarm of bees? Yeah, it's going to be a Dateline special.
Wow, Carrie.
I'm uncomfy now.
Okay, well, we'll just continue because this part is where Megan and I, like, pick ourselves up, grab all of our shit, and we're like, Carrie, we're out of here. So Carrie's doing the nice to meet you shit.
Yeah,
and we're like, get your stuff.
We should exchange numbers. And
Carrie, no!
Laura has me by my left arm and Megan has me by my right arm, and they are like picking me up and my legs are flailing underneath me as I'm like
Dragging because
hauling over
bye!
my shoulder.
Nice talking
My name
to you.
is Carrie, and you can find me on Facebook. And I'm like, they're dragging me to the bathroom going, shut your mouth.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid idiot.
And
Stop interacting with people.
all of our stuff was left there. Our computers, our book bags, our purses. I'm sure he stole our identity and is still stalking us to this day.
Fucking dragged her out of there just to be done because, my God, Carrie, stop talking. But forever, the arguable instrument lives on.
As one of our favorite stories. And listen, we grew up in a household of polka dancers. Our grandpa played the accordion. And, you know, our cousin tried learning how to play the accordion, and I don't know if she still does putts with it every now and then. I acquired an accordion, and I would love to learn to play it. But never once have either of us attempted to pick up something dumber than that and claim it as something other than a silly bit.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
if we were to pick that up, never once would we take that seriously. And I think for that, we are slightly more sane than this man.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't...
Also, he probably was trying to sound really cool.
Did not work.
No, and 22 instruments, like, don't count that one. So
no, if you're gonna be around a bonfire serenading a woman, don't use the human comb. Don't go searching through her bag.
Don't even say human comb. Listen, I'm a hairstylist.
Right.
I work with combs every day.
Good point.
Every day. I don't and have never called it a human comb.
What other combs are there? A dog comb?
I just think we call them combs. Like, nobody calls it a human comb. So actually, you should start calling it. Do you, like, the next time someone asks you for help, be like, do you need your human comb when you're working at the salon?
Oh.
Just see if any of the girls comment. Oh, do you need your human combs?
Would you like the human comb or the pick comb? No, not the pick. What's the one with the
rat tail? Rat tail.
Why does that sound so funny now in this context?
Oh, God.
Do you want the human comb or the rat tail comb?
Uh-huh. I don't even know what clients will say. They'll just be like, please no.
Val Woods, you're first.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, poor
All
Val.
right.
Okay. Let's finish up with your story your dumb story you did this week. We have
mine is
5 minutes left, 15 minutes left.
Okay. I just want to say, like, any story I have is just mildly humorous in comparison to the dumb shit you fucking come up with.
True. And also, this is a pretty damn good one. If this happened to me, this would be tenfold worse.
Yeah.
But
okay. So I
do enjoy that this happened to you and not me.
I was just getting done with workout and I was really, really, really sweaty. Like, really sweaty.
First off, no excuses. We do not make excuses here.
Oh, no. I'm just setting the stage.
Oh, okay.
Let me set the stage. God. So I text my friend Darren, who works at the bank where I'm going to go deposit my check. And I said, hey, man, you there? It probably wasn't as nice as that. I can't remember what I said, but he's like my dickbag friend that I've known for like 25 years. So we are not that nice to each other. But
he's also not that nice to us. So it's
yeah. He's not listening. It doesn't matter. So I text him and he's like, no, I'm at our other location today. So I was like, oh, fuck you, loser. So instead of going inside the building, now I'm like, I'm going to go through the drive-through because Darren isn't there. I pull up to the bank drive-through. I get the little, like, chute thing, whatever. What do you even call that thing? What was the name of that thing?
A tube.
A tube! No, isn't okay, yeah. All right. The tube thing. So I pull it out.
A canister.
I grab the pen. Canister! A canister!
A canister!
Yes. It goes up the tube. Okay, so I grab the canister and I pull out the pen and I'm signing my check and everything and I turn it over and it's addressed to the business, not to me. And I was like, fuck,
wah, wah.
I'm at the wrong bank. Son of a bitch. So I drive out fast. Just drive. And I look down. And I'm still holding the canister that I just stole from the drive-thru.
I hope that there was a line of cars behind you. Where that
I don't
person,
know. I didn't even look behind.
I hope that
before
next
I got the
person
hell
was
out
like,
of there.
shit.
Like that girl just drove off with it.
I've been in line
sure
for five minutes, and now that I can't deposit my shit. Okay, go on.
Yeah. So then I'm like rounding the corner, and I was like, well, now I got to pull around and pull back into the bank, and I'm not going to go through because what if somebody's sitting there at the drive-thru? I'm like, I'm not going to wait behind somebody, get out of my car, run up, say, hey, hang on a second, and I pop it back in.
I swear I'm not robbing you. I'm not robbing you.
Literally. Just going to say I look like a fucking bank robber. I'm going to get shot today. So I pull into the parking lot, and I just look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, for shame.
Buck up, buttercup.
Oh,
Hello, bank employee. My name is Carrie Jurek, and I...
That's what I'm going to do from now on. It'll make so much more sense.
I have a podcast. You'll hear this special on the next.
You will hear about this. So then I go inside, like... I'm like both trying to be fast and slow at the same time because I'm trying to walk fast because I just want to get this over with, but also walking slow because I don't want to be seen by people. So I walk in and there's like this really young kid at like who's like the teller, like 18. And then there's like two loan officers, one in the office and then one sitting at a desk like right there. So there's 3 people sitting there, and I walk in and I go, I'm so sorry. I just went through the drive-thru and I signed my check and I pulled out the canister, but I then realized I was at the wrong bank. So then I drove out really fast, but then I realized I stole your canister. So here it is. And I ran out and they all laughed. And then I text Darren and I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. And then all he said was like, I'm gonna pull the camera. And I was like, no, don't, because this jackass has like every photo of every stupid thing anyone had ever done, because back in the pre-Facebook days, because we're elder millennials, we're part of the geriatric crew, we had Facebook when it first came out, like pre-albums and everything else, or else we uploaded all the albums and saved everything, and that motherfucker has saved everything.
And will
so
hold
I do not
it
need
against
this.
you.
Yeah, I don't want to add this to my resume of stupid shit he's going to pull out on my birthday every year.
Alas.
Yeah.
He will, and listen, you survived. You survived an awkward encounter. Well done.
I did.
Good for you.
At least I didn't scream I loved you, or I love you as I walked out the door.
You know, you could have, and I think that would have been beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Everybody would have felt better about it.
Yeah. I think maybe we all just need a little bit of more love in the world.
Wow. For those of you that don't know Carrie, that first part was actually her fucking up, and the second part was how she copes with the first part of fucking up, so she makes it worse, and that's why it goes on longer. So if you could see her right now trying to get that out, actually, this is what that poor girl in the grocery store aisle was looking at.
Yes.
Okay, Carrie's waving in her patience, so I think it's time to wrap this up.
It is time to wrap it up, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, on that note, can I get a hell yeah?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Peace. All right, deuces.